Okay, so third time's a charm. Here we go. We are going to run the simulator. Run the simulator. Watching paint dry, watching the grass grow. And here we go. We've got the simulator. And what is really cool is our state transition is only 0 and 1. We don't ever get past 1. I found, correct or not, hit this little button up here at the top, run all, and it runs to stop. Hit it again, and it keeps running. Down here at the bottom, you can see this current time clicking away. Let's look over here at the trace, and you can see it doing stuff. Watch it long enough. See, here we've got our state. And eventually, yep, there it goes. So we see a state change. There we go, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're going to hit cancel down here. But actually, okay, and it just goes back to where it stopped on the test bench where we killed it. Okay, so we've got all this time here. Let's go back to let's drag it back to the very front, where it's really scary looking because it has this big red, but that's the farm sensor. And what happened is in state 0 up here, we set the farm sensor to 1. Okay, and that's what we wanted to do. Let's get a little more real estate. We set it to 1, and we set it to 1, and you can see farm sensor up there is 1, which had been initialized in the test bench. So we start off in state 0, and we've got red and red, highway and farm. And then as we leave state 0 and move into state 1, we reset our farm sensor to 1, and we turn the highway light green, which is a 3. Okay, let's get a little smaller here. I want to bring all of them in to view here so you can see we're green, and we're green for, we told it we want to be green for 30 seconds. When the farm sensor is 1, after 30 seconds we're going to transition into the next state, which is state 2, and then we're going to transition into state 3, and state 3 is red and red again, and in there we're going to set the farm sensor back to 0 because we want to test the farm sensor for only for 3 seconds. We want to see it go into here. If I had left it as a 1, it would have gone into here for 15 seconds, and it would look just like the trace that we had with no farm sensor in it at all. So anyway, back to the trace, and you can see when we go to when we transition from 3 to 4, it resets the farm sensor to 0, and we are red and red, and then we transition into the farm signal is green, okay, and it is the same length as the yellow signals, you can see, so we know that it's actually 3 seconds. It's doing the 3 seconds thing, and it's only staying for, well, 3 seconds, and then yellow for 3 seconds, and then we go back to transition. We went 4 and 5 and 0, and we're back red, red, and we start all over again. So we're doing the same thing, and that is working, or it looks good on the trace. Whether it's working the way it's supposed to or not, as far as the seconds counts, I don't know. If this is the way you have to do it to make the seconds count, I don't know. But it looks good anyway, you know. So that's that. If I can figure out how to stop this now.